Elon Musk, the enigmatic entrepreneur known for his ambitious ventures in electric vehicles, space exploration, and social media, continues to capture public attention not only through his innovative projects but also through his polarizing presence in the political sphere. Recent developments highlight Musk's multifaceted approach to leadership, characterized by a relentless pursuit of efficiency and a penchant for dramatic transformations. A recent article in the Wall Street Journal delves into Musk's unconventional management style, which he applies to both his business empire and his personal life. Known for his demon mode, a term coined by his biographer Walter Isaacson, Musk's intense focus often leads to significant achievements. This approach, however, has also sparked controversy, particularly in the context of his political affiliations and actions. In 2024, Musk reportedly spent nearly $290 million supporting Donald Trump and other Republican candidates. A move that underscores his deepening entanglement with political maneuvers aimed at reshaping government operations. Despite the backlash from the public and various stakeholders, Musk's aggressive tactics have garnered praise from Trump, who views the entrepreneur's efforts to streamline federal bureaucracy as a commendable initiative. By eliminating thousands of positions in government agencies and pushing for the closure of others, Musk's actions reflect a stark prioritization of efficiency over stability, a strategy that has raised eyebrows and concerns about the long-term implications for public service. Adding to Musk's complex narrative is his recognition as one of Time magazine's 100 most influential people of 2025. This honor not only acknowledges his impact on technology and society but also his controversial role in shaping political discourse. Musk's ability to influence both the tech industry and the political landscape demonstrates a unique blend of power and ambition, positioning him as a central figure in contemporary discussions about innovation and governance. On the international front, Musk has caught the attention of global leaders. Russian President Vladimir Putin recently praised Musk, likening him to the father of the Soviet space program, Sergei Korolev. This comparison highlights Musk's ambitions in space exploration through SpaceX, where he aims to push the boundaries of human capability in space travel and colonization. Such accolades from world leaders further cement Musk's status as a pivotal player not only in technology but also in international relations. The recent developments surrounding Musk signal a transformative period in which the convergence of technology, politics, and personal ambition plays a crucial role in shaping the future. As Musk continues to navigate various challenges and opportunities, the implications of his actions will likely reverberate throughout the tech industry and beyond. Observers are left to ponder how Musk's strategies will evolve and what consequences they may hold for the structures of power both in government and in the corporate world. As he forges ahead, the intersection of innovation and influence remains a focal point in understanding Musk's enduring legacy. In an era where data is the cornerstone of innovation and efficiency, the intersection of technology, governance, and privacy has never been more critical. The Department of Government Efficiency (DOGE), spearheaded by Elon Musk, seeks to revolutionize how the U.S. federal government manages its operations. By leveraging vast amounts of data and artificial intelligence, DOGE aims to optimize budget allocations and streamline bureaucratic processes. However, this ambitious initiative raises significant concerns about data exposure and the protection of personally identifiable information (PII). Musk's vision for DOGE emphasizes reducing governmental inefficiencies, yet the implications of handling sensitive data are profound. As the initiative progresses, the potential for data breaches increases, particularly when dealing with PII of government employees and citizens. Optimization and efficiency must not come at the expense of people's data, cautions experts in the field. The reality is that the more data is shared, the greater the risk of exposure, which could lead to identity theft, financial fraud, and even national security threats. For effective governance, the intelligent collection, handling, and analysis of data are paramount. Envision a government where social services can access essential information seamlessly, healthcare providers coordinate patient data effortlessly, and law enforcement agencies retrieve crucial records swiftly. This vision is attainable through effective data interchange. Yet the foundational elements necessary for such a system remain underutilized within government frameworks. To build a robust data governance structure, experts recommend several proactive measures. Centralized data governance is crucial, establishing uniform standards for data collection, storage, and interchange to prioritize PII protection. Implementing principles of security by design and privacy by design ensures that protection measures are integrated into government systems from the outset rather than as an afterthought. Moreover, data minimization practices advocate for collecting only necessary information for clearly defined purposes, steering clear of data hoarding. Robust identity and access management systems are essential to control who accesses what data. Continuous monitoring and auditing of governmental data systems can proactively identify vulnerabilities, while transparency and accountability with the public build trust in governmental operations. By following these guidelines, agencies can create a data fortress government that prioritizes citizen privacy and security. As the DOGE initiative unfolds, it faces criticism not only for its data handling but also for its broader implications on governance. Reports indicate that at least 26 states have adopted their versions of DOGE, often under the guise of efficiency but with an agenda that undermines the public sector in favor of private interests. This trend aligns with a long-standing right-wing agenda to diminish government capabilities while consolidating power in the hands of a few. The initiatives often involve restructuring government agencies, transferring authority to partisan allies, and undermining efforts to address social inequalities. Recent decisions, such as the proposed elimination of the IRS Direct File program, which was designed to facilitate free electronic tax filing, illustrate the contentious relationship between efficiency-seeking initiatives and public service. Critics argue that such moves favor commercial tax preparation companies over the interests of average taxpayers who would benefit from streamlined, cost-effective services. The situation exemplifies the delicate balance between efficiency and public accountability, with advocates for transparency emphasizing the need for taxpayer inclusion in such pivotal decisions. The implications of DOGE's operations and the broader efficiency initiatives are complex. They challenge not only the operational dynamics of government but also the foundational principles of democracy and citizen trust. With the push toward efficiency, the potential for further erosion of public services and accountability looms large. As these initiatives evolve, the future of effective governance will depend on how well they can integrate data protection, transparency, and accountability into their frameworks. As we move forward, it becomes increasingly clear that while technology can enhance efficiency, it must not sacrifice the privacy and security of citizens. Building resilient data ecosystems that prioritize citizen well-being will be essential in defining the government's role in an increasingly digital age. In the coming months, as DOGE and similar initiatives unfold, stakeholders will need to navigate this complex landscape carefully, ensuring that the benefits of data-driven governance are equitably shared and responsibly managed. In a tumultuous week for Tesla, the electric vehicle manufacturer has found itself grappling with a series of market challenges that have alarmed investors and analysts alike. Amid ongoing geopolitical tensions, particularly a trade war with China, Tesla's stock has suffered significant losses, leading to concerns over its future in a highly competitive automotive landscape. As of mid-April 2025, the company's stock has dropped approximately 50% since the end of 2022, raising questions about its long-term viability and market positioning. The recent downturn in Tesla's stock price has been marked by a technical phenomenon known as a death cross, which occurs when a company's 50-day moving average falls below its 200-day moving average. This indicator, which has historically signaled increased volatility and potential declines, has not been seen for Tesla since May 2022. Analysts caution, however, that while a death cross often precedes a downward trajectory, it does not guarantee an inevitable crash. While every major decline starts with a death cross, not every death cross leads to a major decline, noted Ari Wald, head of technical analysis at Oppenheimer and Company. The challenges facing Tesla extend beyond mere stock fluctuations. The company is navigating a turbulent political landscape.
particularly with the implications of tariffs imposed by the U.S. government during the ongoing trade war with China.
These tariffs not only threaten to inflate manufacturing costs but also risk alienating a critical market for Tesla. Tesla's brand issues would create permanent brand destruction, warned Dan Ives, a veteran Tesla investor and analyst at Wedbush Securities. This sentiment resonates as the EV maker confronts dwindling sales figures, with consumers gravitating toward a growing array of alternatives, particularly those emerging from Chinese manufacturers.
Moreover, the controversy surrounding CEO Elon Musk's political activities has compounded Tesla's woes.
His engagement with far-right ideologies and a controversial sales event held on the White House lawn have sparked backlash from consumers and investors alike. As Musk continues to juggle his responsibilities at Tesla with his role in the government, concerns mount regarding his focus on the company. The forthcoming quarterly earnings report is expected to reveal disappointing figures, with early delivery numbers for the first quarter falling short of projections. As investors brace for the upcoming earnings call, the overall market environment remains precarious. The S&P 500 and Nasdaq 100 indexes have also exhibited death cross formations, underscoring a broader trend of volatility across the financial markets. Many are now questioning whether Musk's ambitious plans for Tesla, including the long-anticipated rollout of an autonomous cybercab, can restore investor confidence and stabilize the brand's reputation. Analysts have expressed skepticism about the feasibility of such bold initiatives, particularly in light of the current economic headwinds. As Tesla navigates these turbulent waters, the implications of its struggles extend beyond the company itself.
The automotive industry's shift toward electric vehicles is accelerating, and Tesla's ability to adapt and innovate amidst these challenges will be crucial.
The next few months will be pivotal for the company as it attempts to align its strategy with market realities and consumer expectations. Whether Tesla can regain its footing and re-establish itself as a leader in the EV market remains to be seen, but the stakes are undeniably high. In a significant development for both public engagement and scientific exploration, NASA has announced an invitation for virtual guests to join in the excitement surrounding the upcoming launch of SpaceX's 32nd commercial resupply mission, scheduled for April 21, 2025. This mission, set to lift off from NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida at 4:15 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, will transport critical supplies, equipment, and groundbreaking experiments to the International Space Station (ISS).
The SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket, which will carry the Dragon spacecraft,
is not just delivering food and supplies for the ISS crew, it is also set to transport several innovative experiments. Notably, these include a demonstration aimed at refining maneuvers for free-floating robots, an enhanced air quality monitoring system designed to safeguard astronauts on future missions to the Moon and Mars, and 2 atomic clocks that will test fundamental physics concepts, including the effects of relativity and the synchronization of precision timepieces across the globe.
NASA is encouraging the public to engage with the mission through its virtual guest program, which offers curated resources, interactive activities, and timely updates.
Participants will also receive a mission-specific collectible stamp for their virtual guest passports, an initiative that adds a personal touch to the experience of space exploration.
NASA's commitment to public involvement underscores its dedication to making space missions accessible to everyone, regardless of their location. In a related but distinct development, SpaceX has solidified its position as the U.S. military's primary launch provider, having secured nearly $6 billion in contracts with the Pentagon to deploy satellites into orbit until 2036. This shift marks a significant change in the landscape of military space operations, where SpaceX will now handle most of the military satellite launches previously dominated by the United Launch Alliance (ULA), a joint venture between Boeing and Lockheed Martin. The transition to SpaceX as a leading military contractor has been attributed to its competitive pricing and more frequent launch schedule, providing the Space Force with the reliability needed for timely satellite deployments. Stephen Clark, a space reporter at Ars Technica, pointed out that this change reflects a broader move towards privatization and increased competition in space launch services. A trend that began over a decade ago when SpaceX challenged ULA's monopoly.
SpaceX offers lower costs and more schedule assurance, Clark noted, emphasizing the company's capacity to launch missions with remarkable frequency. The implications of this transition extend beyond commercial interests. It intersects with national security concerns amid the growing presence of China in space. As Clark explained, the United States recognizes the need to bolster its satellite capabilities in response to China's advancements in space technology, including navigation and surveillance capabilities. This urgency reflects a bipartisan consensus on the importance of maintaining a strategic edge in space, especially as potential conflicts may have a significant component in the orbital domain. Meanwhile, the conversation around space is becoming increasingly complex with the potential for overcrowding in Earth's orbit.
SpaceX's Starlink network already comprises over 7,000 satellites. And Amazon is poised to introduce its own satellite network. The burgeoning number of satellites raises pressing concerns regarding space debris and collision risks, which could exacerbate the challenges of maintaining a sustainable orbital environment. As we look ahead, both NASA's upcoming resupply mission and SpaceX's role in military launches signal a transformative era in aerospace. With public involvement at the forefront of NASA's initiatives and SpaceX redefining military logistics in space, the future of exploration and security in orbit promises to be dynamic and increasingly interconnected. As these developments unfold, they will undoubtedly shape the next chapter of human activities in space, raising critical questions about the balance between innovation, safety, and international cooperation in the ever-expanding realm of outer space. In recent days, Elon Musk has found himself at the center of a whirlwind of controversy, highlighted by two significant developments: his reported unsolicited direct messages to women regarding fatherhood and the financial turmoil facing his social media platform X, formerly known as Twitter. These incidents underscore Musk's tumultuous personal life and the business challenges that have arisen since his controversial acquisition of the platform. Musk, who is already known for his unconventional views on population decline, has allegedly been reaching out to women through direct messages on X, offering them the chance to have his children. According to a report by the Wall Street Journal, this behavior has led to a series of uncomfortable interactions, including one with conservative influencer Tiffany Fong, who declined his advance. Following her rejection, Fong's engagement and earnings on the platform reportedly suffered, raising questions about the implications of Musk's personal life on the professional lives of those he interacts with. This controversy intensified with the recent revelation that Musk fathered a child with Ashley St. Clair, a 26-year-old conservative influencer. St. Clair has publicly accused Musk of attempting to silence her regarding their son Romulus by offering her a staggering $15 million in exchange for her silence on the matter. She declined the offer, stating, "I don't want my son to feel like he's a secret." This claim, along with St. Clair's subsequent financial struggles, exemplified by her decision to sell her Tesla Model S, paints a picture of a complex and fraught relationship exacerbated by Musk's alleged attempts to control the narrative surrounding his growing family. Musk's behavior reflects his belief that declining birth rates pose a significant threat to civilization, a view that many experts dispute. This misguided conviction has not only resulted in a growing number of children but has also sparked several custody battles and legal disputes, tarnishing his reputation as a father. Sources close to Musk suggest that there are likely more children than the public is aware of, with his longtime fixer Jared Burkle managing negotiations with the women involved. On the business front, Musk's management of X has been equally tumultuous. Recent financial disclosures indicate that the company's UK operations suffered a staggering revenue drop of 66.3% in the year following Musk's $44 billion takeover. Advertising revenue has plummeted amid concerns over brand safety and the platform's content moderation policies. Major advertisers have fled in response to the chaotic changes Musk implemented, including an overhaul of the verification system, which further damaged trust in the platform. Despite these setbacks, there have been signs of recovery.
Analysts predict that X's advertising revenue could see its first annual growth in years by the end of 2025, potentially rising by 17.5% in the US alone. Musk has also attempted to stabilize the company's value through various means, including the integration of his artificial intelligence venture xAI, which he claims bolsters the overall valuation of X. However, the changes at X have not been without controversy. A recent announcement by a software engineer indicated that the platform would be eliminating its direct messaging feature, which has prompted widespread concern among users who rely on this function for both personal and business communication. The proposed replacement, dubbed XChat, has yet to be detailed, leaving many users anxious about the future of their conversations and the platform's usability. As Musk navigates these personal and professional challenges, the implications of his actions continue to resonate across both his family life and the broader tech landscape. With Musk's penchant for bold decisions and unorthodox strategies, the coming months will be crucial in determining not only the fate of X but also the dynamics of his increasingly complex family. As the situation evolves, observers will be watching closely to see how Musk addresses these intertwined issues and whether he can turn the tide in both his personal and professional endeavors. In recent days, a sensational claim circulated across social media asserting that tech magnate Elon Musk had miraculously awakened an 8-year-old boy from a coma using technology developed by his company Neuralink. The story, which went viral on platforms like Facebook and X, painted a dramatic scene in which Musk personally supervised the implantation of a Neuralink device to stimulate the child's brain, leading to a miraculous recovery. However, fact-checking organizations including Snopes have thoroughly debunked the rumor, revealing it to be completely false. The tale began with a Facebook post that garnered over 2,500 shares describing the story of a boy named Tristan Killip who had been in a coma for more than a year following a tragic drowning accident. According to the post, Musk intervened after learning of the boy's plight and utilized Neuralink's cutting-edge technology to stimulate key areas of the brain associated with consciousness. The narrative reached a crescendo as it claimed that after 7 days of stimulation, Tristan awoke fully restored and without any brain damage. Despite its compelling narrative, the claim lacks any factual basis. Snopes' investigation found no evidence that Neuralink had performed such a procedure on a child or that the technology exists to bring individuals out of comas. As of mid-April 2025, Neuralink had only provided brain implants to 3 adult patients, all of whom had specific medical conditions and none were in a coma. The company's own guidelines stipulate that applicants for trials must be legal adults, and there is currently no indication that the technology can achieve the miraculous outcomes as described in the viral post. Furthermore, the supposed press conference where Musk was hailed as a hero never occurred, and reputable news outlets confirmed that no such event took place. The image accompanying the Facebook post was identified as AI-generated, adding another layer of deception to the story. This incident highlights the growing issue of misinformation proliferating on social media, particularly concerning advancements in technology and medicine. In a related development, reports surfaced about significant layoffs within the FDA, which included employees overseeing Neuralink trials. This follows a period of heightened scrutiny and regulatory challenges for the company as it seeks to navigate the complex landscape of biomedical innovation. The FDA's involvement is crucial given that any future advancements in neural implant technology must pass rigorous safety and efficacy evaluations before reaching the public. Compounding the narrative around Musk, reports have emerged indicating his ambition to envision a legion of children who would be prepared for future challenges, including potential colonization of Mars. This concept reflects Musk's broader vision of humanity's survival in an unpredictable future, reinforcing his status as a polarizing figure in the tech industry. As the debate surrounding Neuralink and its capabilities continues, it serves as a reminder of the careful balance between technological advancement and ethical responsibility. The spread of misinformation can undermine public trust, particularly when it comes to life-altering technologies. Moving forward, it is imperative that both the media and the public maintain a critical eye on sensational claims, ensuring that advancements in neuroscience and technology are communicated with accuracy and integrity. In conclusion, while the dream of using brain-computer interfaces to enhance human capabilities or aid recovery from serious medical conditions is a tantalizing prospect, the reality remains firmly grounded in ongoing research and ethical considerations. As Neuralink and similar companies progress, the importance of transparent communication and rigorous scientific validation will be paramount in shaping the future of neurotechnology.